Hey guys, how are we? I hope we're all there. We're just sorting stuff out here at our end, trying to get everything minimized and as stuff that you do, and try and get up the live window. Just sorting stuff out here at our end. Volume down. That's better. So let's have a look who's online. There's Craig. Sorry, I'm going to be looking over there, but I'll just might move the monitors around so we can see everything clearly. Well, I can see everything. That's better. Cool. So who we got here? We've got Craig Motterby. Yeah, well, I hope you win too, mate. And Dylan Clark's there as well, and Peanut Butter's in there as well, hey? So we will wait a little while, guys, hey, and we'll let everyone catch up and join in as well. Got a couple of things there I wanted to go through tonight as well with you guys and have a chat with you about. Try and get my notes up here as well, hey? So you might be aware as well, hey? Hey, g'day, g'day, Mr. Buckaroony. Hey, Grant, how are you, mate? It's good to see you here as well. Very good to see you here, actually, mate. And yeah, Buck, how are you, mate? Going well? Good to see you all there. I got them bag the other weekend, mate. That's good to hear. Good to hear, Craig. So I thought maybe I'd have a chat with you guys and talk to you a little bit about what's been going on, and then we'll get on to this prize draw as well, eh? I suppose you're all wanting to know who wins this thing here, eh? So we've got the scan gauge too, sitting here, brand new in a box. So that's been provided to us by Fuel Economy Solutions. So we need to say thank you very much to those guys for providing us with one of those, and yeah, it's good that they provided it to us. Andy Parry says, "Hi Rob, did you go away for Easter?" I actually was wanting to, Andy. Hey, had a couple of things unfortunately pop up in my life where I wasn't able to. So my sister's not doing that well. She's not very well at the moment, so I've been trying to look after her, and so I didn't have the opportunity to, mate, unfortunately, but I really wanted to. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to trying to get out there sometime soon. I am aware, hey, we've got the Drifter Fans event that's coming up really soon. So the Drifter Fans event down at Camp Cobark. So my plan is to go down to that event, hey. So if you're coming along to that, it'd be great to catch up with you down there as well, hey. The plans are, I think I'm planning on heading out there on, I think it's Thursday the 16th of May. So I'll probably actually head off from Drifter over there, probably around lunchtime. And then I'll head down to Gloucester, probably stay at, I think I've got the Gloucester Country Lodge, I think it's called. I've stayed there a number of times. It's good for just an overnight stay. And we normally stay in there as well. And yeah, probably head back. I think it's on the 19th, roughly, which is Sunday. So probably head back to Brisbane in there. So if you want to come along, it'd be great to have you there. Yeah, thanks for that, Buck. All the best of Shalom. So I'll wish her the best. That's my sister's name, by the way. My sister's name is a Jewish name. It's Hebrew. It means Shalom, peace. So, and Brett Dixon just got back from Uluru. You need to get out there. Where is it? I've got something here. I normally keep it over here somewhere. I'll find it for you. Oh, it's sitting around here somewhere. You watch. I'll get off the camera later on. We'll find it for you straight away. I've got Buck's sand. The sand he gave me. I've got to take it back. So I've got to get back out there to bring it back to him, mate. So yeah, that's going to be fun for sure. Craig says, "How's the new job going for you, mate?" It's going really well. I've really enjoyed it. Started there about 3 weeks ago. Last week I wasn't there, unfortunately. I had a couple of things, obviously, as I mentioned, trying to take care of in my life. And so we just started back there again today. It's been really great. I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. And I suppose the thing I enjoy most is, you know, meeting people and talking to them about the things that they enjoy in camping and all that type of stuff. So, you know, when you've got a passion for something, it's easy to do it, hey. So a lot of fun meeting people and talking to them about their camp setups and then talking to them about the drifter gear, because I love the drifter gear. And, you know, I've got so much of the drifter stuff myself. It's just easy to talk to them about stuff and show them different things that you'd use while you're off camping and that as well. So I really enjoy, you know, doing that. So it's a lot of fun. It's a nice change from what I used to be doing as well. So Fisherman Fetchy says, "Hi Rob, tuning in from Charleville." So how you going, mate? Good to see you tuning in, mate. It's a bit wet up there, I hear. Is it? I presume it is. Anyway, let me know. Grant says, "Sorry, see your sister's not well." How good was the DFC in Queensland? Was it as good as the Camp Cobark one? Last year, the one up in Brisbane that we had was excellent. I really enjoyed it. They're both different things, you know. Last year, I actually went off and started going around filming things, so I didn't actually get into a lot of the activities they had running. This year, it's going to be a different story altogether. I'm going to be running most of the activities and that, so we've got to start planning all those things we're going to be running this year, But yeah, they were both great. I enjoyed both of them, The Camp Cobark one was the first one that I went to, and got a nice little spot over there. I think it was Luke Muscat. I don't know if he's on tonight, but Luke was there, and I got to meet Luke, and it was really nice to catch up with him as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it's funny reading what you guys are typing down here. So Peanut Butter says, "Leaving for Uluru in 3 weeks. Brett Dixon's Bucks trips inspired me." There you go, Bucks. So you're inspiring other people, mate, to get out there and go for a drive. And it's good to get out in this big country of ours, isn't it? Something that I'm really looking forward to. Love to get out to Ayers Rock. Well, not Ayers Rock anymore, is it? Called Uluru, I think now. So love to get out there and go and see that. I'm just wondering, I think Ayers Rock, I think all the old people would probably say that, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm calling myself old, but anyway. Brett Dixon says, "Me too, Peanut Butter. Fingers crossed. Good luck to the winner." Yep, good luck to him. I know who it is already, and because we've gone through, we've done the random draw, but we'll announce that later on tonight, I think. Once everyone gets online as well, Drifter gear is the best, mate. Aussie made, can't beat it. That's very true. One thing that I do like about the Drifter gear is I don't know if you guys have ever done it, but if you get the opportunity to go down to Gloucester, go down there and go in and have a look at what the canvas ladies do. They call them the bag ladies, and so they'll probably, if you ask nicely, they'll take you up there and they'll show you all around the whole factory, and it's great. You get to go up there and you have a look, and they've got this massive big area. It's all lovely. It's air conditioned. I mean, it's yeah, really good. It's set up well for them. Got these big tables up there. They pull the canvas out, and got the ladies in there sewing different things and all that type of stuff as well. And it's a big area up there. The guys have been under the pump, trying to get all the gear sorted out. I think they're a little bit behind at the moment, trying to get it all done, but they're working well. And we've been placing orders with them from Brendale, trying to get some more stuff up as well. But it's always difficult when they're under the pump trying to get stuff done, trying to take care of all the customer orders and that as well. So it's always hard for them as well. But they're doing a great job as well. Cobark is too bloody cold. How would you know that, Buck? Yeah, mate. That's funny. Buck froze last time he was down there. If you ever get the opportunity, go and have a look on a Buck's video. I think when he was talking about how the trip was down there last time, and he froze. And we were lovely and warm. So we use an X-Bed as our mattress. The X-Beds are fantastic mattresses. Really good to use. Yeah, really like using those. They've got this, they call it an R value, and it's like an insulation value. And it's rated at 9.5, which is one of the highest ratings you can get. And so they're really nice and warm. And they make them in singles and in doubles. So I think we've got the doubles in there at Brendale at the moment as well. But they're good mattresses, really good. I missed JJJT Aberton. Hey, Rob, catch up for a beer. Cobark in a few weeks, mate. Good on you, buddy. That'd be good to catch up with you as well, mate. Appreciate that. Put your thermals on, Buck. Oh, mate, you crack me up. Yeah, too cold, mate. You've got to get the south of the border more often and bring long socks. I freeze under 25 degrees Celsius. Laugh out loud. Buck says the new bags with the leather straps look really good. They do, actually. I don't know if you guys have had a look. You can have a look at Drifter's Facebook page. Luke's put up some new bags up there, and they've got these leather straps on them, and they've got a couple of different colours on them. They look really nice bags, So looking forward to able to get some. We haven't got them in Brendale just yet. One thing, the way Luke tends to do things, he gets the photographs, all the new products, and then we receive them into the store shortly thereafter. So they look really schmick. I like them. They look good. Yeah, mate. Well, hopefully the Super Centre can't copy those ones, mate. I think that'd be too hard for them. So I think Luke's onto a winner there. Yeah. What else we got going on here? Buck just needs more meat on his bones, or a bit more fat. I'll loan you some, mate. I got a stack of that. Happy to give you some of that if you ever want some. So Buck's sook. And there's my daughter. So that's Caitlin. That's my daughter. She's out at university at the moment. So hey, Katie, how are you? Good to see you. You're there, sweetheart. ZD30 Adventures just means a bigger fire is needed to keep warm down here, Buck. Exactly right. Yeah, well, that's one thing I really loved when we were down at Kobuk last year, having the fires around. The fires were all over the place, and the guys came around and brought wood around there for you as well. It was really good. They were having a riot as well, you know, driving around those little buggies as well. It was a lot of fun. They, I don't know if you've ever had the opportunity to go down there, but it's like along a creek, and it's like a real rocky-based creek, and the crystal clear water flowing along it, and it was quite cold at night time, so as long as you bring some nice warm clothes and that, you're great. Have a fireplace, you know, going. It's beautiful. It was really nice. Really enjoyed it. So, yeah, yes. The Maniac. Phil the Maniac's on. Hey, how are you, mate? Good to see you here as well, Phil. And what's Mr. Buccarini says, I'm going to run a DFC in December and watch all you Mexicans melt. Oh, mate, you're great. Hey, Rob from New Zealand. Hey, Philip, how are you, mate? Good to see you online. Hey, and Ron Webster. Hey, from Melbourne. Hey, how is it down there in Melbourne? Is it cool? Well, I imagine it'd be getting a bit cool at the moment. We're up here in Brisbane, starting to cool down. So, which the weather's actually been really nice the past couple of days and all that. Hey, so I imagine it'd probably be quite cool down there as well. Hey, and Buck says, Kobuk is a beautiful setting, one of the nicest camp settings I've seen. Yeah, it is, definitely. And what's this here? Fisherman Fetchy. Rob Fisherman Fetchy is Darren. Not too sure what you mean there, but anyway. Oh, okay. Fisherman Fetchy is Darren. Ah, fair enough. I've got these names. I've got no idea who everyone is here, eh? So Grant says, I must say, hey, the one thing that we really loved about the weekend was there were no pretentious walkers there bragging about their gear. Everyone was down to earth and happy to chat about their gear. It's one thing actually that's quite useful, actually, guys. I don't know, like if you haven't been to a Drifter Fans event before, I suppose the reason that we went, well, I suppose we're fans in some ways, but I went because I wanted to go and have a look at everyone else's gear. I wanted to see how they've got their setups, you know, and it was a great place to do it because the thing is all set up and everybody expects people to be walking around and looking around and saying g'day, and you just walk around to somebody's campsite, say g'day, and you can have a chat with them about their setup, and it was really good for that type of stuff, hey? So, yeah, definitely, Grant, I agree with you. Philip says, how's the shop going? Shop's going really well, actually, guys. What we did, we've been in there and we've been working and moving stock around in a couple of different places and moving stock from out the back and getting that out on display, and yeah, just changing the way things were looking a little bit. You know, everything needs an update when something new starts. So we've been going through and sorting all that out. We've got a couple of things we still got to do. We've got to obviously go through and check all our price tickets and update the tags that Drifter uses so we can find stuff easy. And then we've got to go through the back room and make sure that's all sorted out. So a couple of jobs there still to try and get through, and we're looking forward to it. So it's going well, guys. We've been kept pretty busy some days, just flat strap, and that's the way you want it to be. So I mean, we've been really happy with the way it's been going. Yeah. Philip said, I just sat down, tried making my own fresh mozzarella for the first time. So Phil the Maniac's got his own pizza oven. I don't know if you've seen this one. Go and have a look. He posts some photographs up on his Facebook page. I think he's been posting up on Drifters page as well. And he's got an oven there. I think it's a bit big for me personally, Phil. But yeah, I think, you know, if you can bring that along, it'll be good. But a bit big for my liking, I think. But it's a great little pizza oven. I tell you, have a look at the photographs that Phil does. He does some amazing photos, and his pizzas look brilliant. They look really good. And yeah, I think he had a couple of issues the first time when he was getting it going. He burned a couple, but he got it sorted out, and And yeah, so he's been making some really good pieces. Have a look at the photographs. They're excellent photos he's done. So Ron Webber says, holding at 10 degrees at the moment. Jeez, that's cold, Ron. Yeah, I think we're up here. We're about 20 something at the minute. It's nice and mild. So yeah. Grant says, very good family environment. Brett Hooker gave me a handful of firelighters as I forgot mine. Very kind of him indeed. Yeah, Brett's a good guy as well, hey. And Darren, Mr. Buck says, Darren from DFCE Bluff Creek, the bloke from Roma with the rough head. Now I know who Darren is. Fisherman Fetchy, fair enough. You guys are classics. All right, so we'll tell you a little bit about what's going on anyway. Hey, so obviously I got my new job over at Drift. I've been working over there for about 4 weeks now, roughly. So wasn't there last week, explained that before. Still learning the ropes, but we're doing well over there. So it's great to meet everyone who comes by. So look, if you're around and you come into the shop, make sure you say hello to me, and introduce yourself. Because like I don't know a lot of you guys. You might know me, but I don't really know you, and I'd like to meet you. And say good day to me. I'm more than happy to sit down and have a chat, and it's good to be talking about things that we both enjoy. So yeah, if you come on over, come and say good day. Be a good thing. So what else we've got going on here? Oh yeah, I want to mention a couple other things as well. Hey, so the Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drive website. I don't know if you're aware of it, but we actually have a website. It's called ACAFWD.com. So that's ACAFWD, which stands for Australian Camping and Four-Wheel-Drives.com. Okay, you can go over there, and what we've just done, I did it last night. I was mucking around with it, and I started putting my Instagram photographs up there. So I don't really use Instagram that much, but I'm thinking I might actually get into it a little bit more and put my Instagram photographs up there for you guys. So so that should be good for you guys. You'll be able to catch up on Instagram and show you photographs of what's going on in the store and going on with the trailer and that. A couple of things I want to try and do on the trailer and get it updated. So it's funny, hey, when you start working at Drifter, you see all the products they've got, and then you start to get all these different ideas. So I've got a couple of different ideas and things I want to do to the trailer there as well. So something that I want to try and do and try and start to get back into reviewing a lot of videos. We've been off for a couple of weeks, and so we're trying to and catch up on a couple of videos and that type of stuff as well. Hey, so you should see a couple more videos. We're going to be doing some reviews of different Drifter products over the coming weeks for you guys as well. What's the hey count? Yeah, guys. Look, the way I talk, I always say hey, and that's just me. And I was thinking about, should I sit there and try and change it? And I thought, nah, that's me. So you either like it or lump it. But I think it's funny. Yeah, I say hey a fair bit. I'll cop that one. It's a great stuff, folks. So I was going to ask you to do the DSCE. We might do a video from my channel. What are your favorite 3 items that you don't go camping without? Oh, right. Me, what do I don't go camping without? Fireplace is one of them. Since I've had the Drifter fireplace, the Snow Peak fireplace, that thing is brilliant. I would not go camping without that. I'd always take the fireplace. And the other things that probably important for me when I go camping, at least, is to have a comfortable bed. If you don't have something comfortable, you don't get a good night's sleep, and then you feel awful the next day, and then you just want to pack up and go home. So always make sure you've got a comfortable bed. Mattress, that's why I use my X-Bed mattress. I love it. So, some people use an X-Bed mattress on the ground. I use it on a stretcher. They're just as good. It just depends on what you're used to. So, yeah, that's probably my second thing. And third thing, I don't know. The trailer's really useful as well. But I think, I suppose, if I was heading off camping by myself, it'd just be a swag. I like a swag with me. It's easy to use. So swag, the mattress, good bed, and campfire, and obviously beers. You've got to have your beer. You've got to take your beer. So make sure you take your beers and your drinks and your food and whatnot. So yeah. Philip started to use Instagram as well. Good on you, mate. Yeah, Instagram's not too bad. Yeah. So Caitlin Richmond asked me, what's my next video going to be? We don't know, sweetheart. We'll have a look at that one later on. Hey, I've got a couple of ideas, but I'm not going to tell you just yet. No Instagram shots in your G budgie smuggles, Phil. Oh, mate. Oh, this is a G rated thing. So I suppose G banger is all right. Budgie smugglers. Greg Toth says, "Hey Rob, we'd love to sit down with you over a cuppa and talk out some great trailer designs." Yeah, I would love to do that as well. It's something that, like, the trailer that I've got is not a drifter trailer, and I mean, something I've been thinking about is whether I go and get a drifter trailer at some point in the future. And it might be something I'll look into, but I love my trailer that I've got at the moment. I suppose what I enjoy about my trailer is that we've gone through and we've built it ourselves. And when I say ourselves, I have a great friend that actually helped me build the actual trailer. I'm not a welder. So he went through and he built the trailer for me. I told him what we wanted and he built the trailer for me. And then what we did is I had to go and do all the electrical fit outs. So I did all the wiring throughout the entire trailer. That's all my doing. And mounted the rooftop tent up on top of it. And the rest of it's pretty much, I've sorted all that out, all the stuff that goes inside it from there. So it's been great, and I've enjoyed it. The good thing for me is when you get to get like your drifter gear, get all the drifter stuff. So we got the drifter awning. The next thing we measured an area we were going to put in the drifter kitchen, so we slid the drifter kitchen in. So I'm catching stuff in the corner of my eye here, and I'm seeing Phil asking what a G-bang is. Yeah, G-strings, Phil. It's funny. But anyway, we put a kitchen in there, and there was the next thing we put in, and you get bags and a whole heap of stuff. You get walls for around your awning and that. So the stack of stuff that you can get at Drifter. It goes on. Starts, what I'd suggest with you, start with what you can afford. And then as you're expanding, you can add extra things on. So that's probably my best advice to people. Now, you don't have to go out there and buy every single thing. Like, you may just have a trailer and you just might want an awning, so just start with that. If you've got 45 grand, hey, go and grab a camper trailer. I mean, if you want to do that, that's a great way of doing it as well. Other option, you might want to get one secondhand as well. It's another good idea. Some people are selling them secondhand, so you might want to look at something like that as another idea for you. Yeah, so no, I don't sell G-bangers at Drifter, mate. Exactly right. Grant says, mate, it doesn't matter what brand of trailer you got as long as you're getting out there and enjoying it. My motto is stress less, camp more. That's exactly right. I agree with you 100% there, Grant. So other things I want to talk to you about as well. Yeah, so we've added our Instagram posts up on our Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drive site. So go and have a look at that. I also wanted to let you guys know I'm actually part of 2 four-wheel drive clubs. So I don't know if you're aware of this, but I actually am part of the Mitsubishi Four-Wheel Drive Club, and I'm also part of the North Brisbane 4x4 Club. I'd love to have gone on more trips with the North Brisbane 4x4 Club. I haven't had enough time, unfortunately. Just things going on, and just haven't had the opportunity to get out with as many trips as I'd like. I did they have what they call their driver awareness program. It's a training program. It's excellent. They did a good job of that. So I really enjoyed that trip. But like, if you're looking to join a four-wheel drive club, I might talk to you a little bit about this, because I can tell you about, because I'm part of 2 different clubs. Go out there. They normally have a meeting. So different four-wheel drive clubs have meetings. You go along to the meetings, and you can get a feel for what the clubs are like. They normally will always let new people come along to those meetings. So you can go out to the meetings, you can listen in, you can get a feel for what it's like. They normally do trip reports, so you can see what type of trips they've gone on, and you can get a feel, from the different people there and what they're like. And so, like, I joined the Mitsubishi Club at the time because I was brand new to it, and I wanted somebody who had experience, and I didn't want to go off and break my vehicle. And so I had a Mitsubishi Challenger back then, and we used a Challenger, and we got out there and we did some four-wheel driving, and they taught me how to use it and that. So the Mitsubishi Club's an older club, I tend to find. There's not as many young children in it. So that's the main difference between the North Brisbane 4x4 Club and the Mitsubishi Club. Mitsubishi Club's an older club. The North Brisbane Club's a more younger club. But the younger club tends to go off and do some of the harder stuff, which is great. So if you like that type of stuff, it's a good place to go as well. Having said that, Mitsubishi Club also has harder events. So it's funny, hey, like, I've posted a couple of videos up on my website there, talking about the different types of trips that we do. And I showed the ones we do at the caravan parks and that type of stuff, so people could see that if you just want to do something easy and just go out and just relax and that type of stuff, you can do that. Then we posted the one where we did out at the, I think it's the Springs weekend. And it's funny because I think one member didn't like that idea and didn't want to join the club because they thought all the trips we had were too hard. So yeah, I don't know about that. It's funny. You can't seem to please everybody, but the trips that the clubs have got are huge. You don't have to just do that. They put that up there more for people. So you can see that if you want to go out and do proper four-wheel driving, you can. If you don't want, you don't have to. So entirely up to you guys as well. Hey, so look, there are two clubs that here in Brisbane that I really enjoy. The North Brisbane 4x4 Club's got a lot of young members in it. A lot of they've got young kids and all that type of stuff as well. So you got a young family. It's a great place to go as well, guys. So yeah. What do we got going on over here? Luke may have the new leather range field. Yeah, okay. Wouldn't mind joining one. Used to be the local club here. Yeah, well, look, go and have a look around and find a four-wheel drive club. And look, you normally can go out to their meetings, and they don't charge you normally. You go out, just participate, and you can see what they do. So good way of doing. Phil says, problem is exactly what you said. Local clubs here are too rough for me today. Well, it's interesting. Not all clubs are like that. So you will find some clubs. That's why I joined the Mitsubishi Club, because there were older members. If you tend to find a club that's got older members, they don't tend to necessarily all go out and do the hard stuff, because a lot of them will have caravans. But the good thing I liked about the Mitsubishi Club is they had some younger members there as well. So there was a variety of trips there that I could partake in. So you could do the harder stuff if you wanted to, and you could do the easy stuff if you wanted to. The good thing is, if you wanted to, normally what happens is the younger guys will head off, and you can normally jump in one of their cars. So if you don't want to break your vehicle, you can jump in one of their cars and you can experience it and see what it's actually like. So that's a good way of doing it as well. Mr. Buck says, young four-wheel driver killed in a rollover here at Townsville a couple of days ago. It's always sad, hey, when that type of stuff happens, mate. Yeah, you do need to be careful when you're four-wheel driving, and that's one thing the Mitsubishi Club are very strong on. A lot about safety. Talk about safety, and they make you do a driver awareness program. So before you actually get to go out and do any of the trips above, I think it's easy, if I remember right, you've got to do the driver awareness program. Essentially what it is a theory session. So you go in for an evening and you go through some theory, and then they have a weekend session where they go through and they do the practical, and they go through and they show you how to actually four-wheel drive and recover your vehicle and all that type of stuff, and how to do it safely. So good thing to do, guys. Four-wheel driving is what you make of it too. We don't have a 4-inch lift monster truck, but we go to most places, the right lines, and have a ball. That's one thing. Hey, I noticed Grant's got a four-wheel drive channel there as well. So he's got four-wheeling in New South Wales. And yeah, so Grant's vehicle is not a lifted vehicle or anything like that, guys. He's got a standard little, I think it's a Suzuki, Grant, that you've got there. And yeah, it does great. I'm quite surprised at some of the places that he managed to go with that thing. So you don't have to have a super vehicle or anything like that. And sometimes it's just a matter of trying to find some friends that enjoy something that's similar to what you do. And you just do what you feel comfortable with as well, hey. Brett Dixon asks, do you like the caravan or the camper better? Oh, mate, that's a hard question. The reason it's hard is because my wife likes the caravan better, but I like the camper trailer better. But having said that, the caravan is so much easier to set up. So like if you're going somewhere and you're doing long driving, caravans are really useful for you. If you're going, but you can't go like bush, like I wouldn't take our caravan, even though it's an off-road caravan. I really wouldn't take it really off-road. Hey, I'd tend to go, I might do something maybe like a dirt road and that sort of stuff, but I wouldn't really go off-road with it myself. That's just what I would do with our van. Caravans tend to be a lot longer, so you can't tend to take them the same type of places as well. Yeah, but then you got the pros of these things. Those things, you can take them to a caravan park, you can plug them in the power, you can get air conditioning. Yeah. And it's all sky, you just pack it up and off you go. So look, there are definite pros to having a caravan. Downside is the cost of these things, Yeah, some of them can get quite pricey. So you want to have a look around and look. My suggestion is get what you're comfortable with. If think about what you want to do. Like if you want to go places that are probably a little bit more off road, the camper trailer is the perfect solution for that. You can go to these different parks and all type of stuff, places you can't take a caravan to, and they are awesome. That's why I really like my little trailer. I can go anywhere with it, and it's light. It's hardly any weight on the back of that thing when you compare it to a caravan. Caravan's obviously got a lot more weight, so there are pros and cons of both of them. It just depends on what you really want to go and do. And I love my camper trailer. And look, my camper trailer, I suppose I'm a bit biased towards it because I've spent so much time and effort building it. You know, if you spend time and effort putting your heart and soul into these things, you tend to enjoy them a lot more. So happy wife, happy life. That's so true, Brett. I couldn't agree with you more, mate. So that's why the caravan's sitting out the front there. So what else we got going on here? So Brown says, yeah, Rob, how's the stock Grand Vitara? There you go. And it beats a homemade trailer. Sorry, and it ties to our homemade trailer where we can. Can't beat it. I'll get a 79 series dual cab one day. Got to get my drone first. I think the 79 series dual cab probably cost a little bit more than that, Grant. Hey, great day with you, Rob, in the club last year at Bluff. Yeah, it was great catching up with you too, Darren. Then I really appreciated it too, mate. Hope to be able to catch up with you soon as well. Hey guys, I'm looking forward to a couple of different things. So obviously we're heading to Camp Cobark. I mentioned that to you guys. Thursday, 16th of May, we're heading from Drifter to Brendale, leaving probably around about 12 o'clock. If you want to come along, you're welcome to come along with me. We'll be staying down at Gloucester the night at the Country Lodge. Don't know what time we get down there. It's about a 6-7 hour drive. So yeah, we got down there quite late. When we left last time, we left here about 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Got down there about 1 o'clock in the morning. So that's why I'm trying to head off a little bit earlier this time. 12 o'clock at lunchtime should be a lot better. And we're staying 17th, 19th, leave midday on the 19th back to Brisbane. So the other thing, guys, we got the Drifter Fans event in Brisbane coming up, the Bluff Creek event. So we booked that in. That is, you can arrive on the 13th of September, but the actual event's on the 14th and 15th of September. We're running at Bluff Creek. So give the guys at Bluff Creek a ring, and they've got all the pricing, all that. I've put it up on the Drifter Fans page. If you want to go search for that, go on the Drifter Fan page and type in DFCE, and you'll find a photograph there that talks about the Drifter Fans camping event, Bluff Creek. It is, I'll tell you roughly the date that was posted up on there as well. That was posted up on the 14th of April, guys. So it gives you some idea about that also. So that's the other things we want to go through as well. Yeah, so the other thing we're going to be doing as well, going to be, look, everybody asked me about the diesel heater. We all asked a lot about the diesel heater and how it was going and all that type of stuff. And it was got into summer, and it's like, yeah, no point doing this now. I don't want to have a heater running. So we didn't do it then. And then we got a caravan, as you know. And so my thoughts were to actually fit that diesel heater into the caravan. And so I purchased a small, different one. I'll show you it later on. It fits probably about yay big, that wide, and probably about yay tall, and maybe probably about that long, roughly. And the beauty about that is it's portable, so I'm planning on using that with the trailer. So that's the idea there as well, guys. Yeah, so the other thing I want to mention as well, the Ranger, we had that tuned at East Coast Customs recently. So I just thought I'd have a quick chat to you about tuning a vehicle as well, because I hadn't met anybody that had a vehicle tuned before. I took it into East Coast Customs. They did a brilliant job. So we used to use the iDrive before, and the iDrive was good. The iDrive is essentially a device which fits in line with your accelerator pedal, and you turn it on. It's got a couple of different levels, and it adjusts the sensitivity of your throttle. And it doesn't actually play with the engine at all. It just adjusts the sensitivity of the throttle. So we took it into East Coast Customs. They went through and tuned the vehicle. Man, I turned the throttle control off. Seriously, it is that good. Put your foot down, you're power straight away. It is awesome. So if you want to have a chat with me later on about that type of stuff, welcome to have a chat with you about it. But it's really good. I'd recommend that. It was a good little idea. Happy that we went through and did that as well, guys. All right then. We'll get onto this draw thing, hey. So what we got going on over here? Every time I see the electronics in your trailer, it blows me away. Yeah. So, look, I used to years ago. I used to run a tandy business, and I used to enjoy doing all that type of stuff. And yeah, so I love my electronics, and so yeah, we do our own electronics and that as well. So that's where that comes from as well, guys. So I enjoy that. Yeah, you might need it at Camp Cobark as well. Yeah. All right, let's go and have a look and see who won the scan gauge. So this is what you guys have all come here for. We're talking about the scan gauge here, and so this has been provided to us by Fuel Economy Solutions. And before we got on the video, we got on there and we did a random pick. Now, give me a minute while I just find the screen because it's sitting here somewhere. Here it is here. So we went over to commentpicker.com and we went and whacked in the URL, and we removed all the duplicate users. And the winner of the scan gauge is Four Wheeling in New South Wales. So that's Grant Davenport won that, and I can't believe it. Grant, how you won that, mate? Grant has a YouTube channel, guys, and he's been making videos, and he's the guy who's been sitting here talking about his little Grand Vitara. And so Grant, you got this coming to you, mate. You've won it, and I couldn't believe it when it picked your name, mate. It said Grant said, "Great review, buddy. I might have to get myself one of these, as I sometimes wonder about the fuel economy of the little Vitara. Seems to drink like a 79 series V8. Laugh out loud. Good work, mate. Keep the videos up. Loving the videos. Thumbs up." So there you go, Grant. You've won one of these, mate. It's coming your way in the post. So congratulations, mate. And I'm hoping to have another competition sometime very soon, where you guys can. It wasn't rigged. I'm telling you now. That thing picked his name. It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it either. But it picked his name, and that's what it was, fair and square. So, yeah, unbelievable that he won that. So well done, Grant. I couldn't believe you won it either, mate. But there you go. You won it fair and square. And I've got if you don't believe me, I'll show you something here on the page. They brought it up. Yeah, I'll grab the camera, and there it is right there. Make sure I can see this clearly, so you guys are seeing it right. Can we see that? Yeah, there you go. So winner, Four Wheeling New South Wales. It's probably backwards, so you guys might be having a bit of an issue seeing that. But anyway, that shows you he won it, mate. So it was did a great job. So good stuff, mate. I'll get that out in the post to you soon as well. Hey. So yeah, good one, Buck. No, there was no change of stuff under the table, mate. I guarantee you. Anyway, yeah, that's right. To be honest, with all the crap we've had with Chloe and then breaking her foot on Australia Days makes a great little kick along. Awesome, mate. Thank you so much. You're welcome, mate. Drug test. So anyway, guys, I hope that's been of use to you guys, and it was really good getting together with you guys and having a chat with you, and glad you could all make it along. And yeah, good to hear. He deserves it as well. He's had a bit of a rough time there, old Grant, and it's funny because I follow Grant's YouTube channel, and I think Grant's recently just created a he's got a Patreon account up there as well, which he's running there as well. So I should mention to you guys, the Patreon account that I'm running is a little different to some of the other ones. The Patreon account essentially is designed to be able to bring in some income that I can use to actually supply that to other people. It's the money is not going to my YouTube channel. We're going to be using that for other things. So at the moment we're buying a tarp from the Drifter is supplying. The Drifter are manufacturing a tarp, and the money's going towards that. So so that's the idea behind the Patreon account. If we ever get to the situation where we don't need any more money in that situation, I'll shut it down. But just so you know, that's what's going on. So if you want to subscribe, it'd be great if you could. I really would appreciate it. It means that I can get the money a little bit faster. And there are a couple of advantages in joining the patreon.com. So I'll bring that up here now so I can tell you a little bit about it. If you go to patreon.com/ACAFWD, you'll find a couple of different levels there. You can start from $5 a month, and that essentially will provide you all my videos earlier. We'll provide you maps of places we go to, and when we film every so often, we get some funny little clips, and I'm sitting here thinking we'll put some behind the scenes videos together, and we'll just have that just for those guys as well. We're also going to have our members only live feed, so we need to build this community up a little bit more. So once we've got the community going a bit better, then we'll start running some of those as well. We've got the next level as well, which is a $10 a month as a valued member. We're going to send you out 2 Australian. Now I should mention this before we go. Here we are. So we're going to send you out a study cooler and some stickers. So we've got different levels. So the $10 tier, we're going to be sending out. See if actually you can see that all right and flip that around the right way. Going to be sending out 2 stickers. This is a clear stick. I really like this one, but you really need like a white background on it. So going to be sending out one of these and one of these. So remember we've got to send that out to as well at the moment. And then if you go up to the You're Cool level, which is $20 a month, we've got all the previous benefits. We're going to add your name on the end of all our videos at the end of it as well. So you'll see up the moment, you'll see Cam, his name's up there as well. And we'll send you these as well. So these will come out to you too. Plus then we'll also send you our study cooler there as well. Hey, as a little thank you gift there as well. So guys, thanks for coming along. Really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for coming on tonight. It was good to catch up with you all. Bring all the camp. Yeah, well, I might very well do that. I might try to bring some along to Camp Cobark as well, hey. And so if people want to buy them from us down there, you can. I don't really have them in the shops. Not really the right place to take them over there. So yeah, if you want them, let me know, and maybe we can sort something out for you. Well then, guys, we'll catch you later, and catch you around. Bye, guys.